Hi guys, so I thought in this video I'd do something a bit similar to the VHS James Bond video I did a couple of days ago. I'm really finding myself sort of getting back in touch with why I loved movies by creating this YouTube channel, and I'm really sort of getting back to when I was a child and collecting sort of VHSs. So I would absolutely love to talk about this series of films that I've got here, and that is the first five Nightmare on Elm Street movies. I've got them in this box set here. They didn't actually come in this. This is the box I'm using from a different set of videos, which I would also like to talk about in the future. But I just decided that the five of these movies just looked absolutely stellar in this box. The spines of these just look absolutely amazing. Just really, really taking me back with the old VHS type of movies. And Nightmare on Elm Street, growing up as a kid, was one of my favourite franchises ever. I just absolutely loved these movies, particularly the first three. I just really, really dug this series of movies and thought they were just absolutely fantastic. So, that being said, I just thought I'd like to show off the VHS covers, as back in the day, these were the movies that I grew up with. I'll get started with the first one. So, first one, obviously, Nightmare on Elm Street. The artwork on this cover just looks absolutely stellar and amazing to me. Really, really good stuff. So, if you saw my James Bond VHS collection, you'll know that The Living Daylights was one of the hardest films from that series to get hold of. For me, this was that one. This is the one from this series that was really hard to get hold of. You couldn't get the first one anywhere. It was like rocking horse shit. It was so hard to get hold of. I actually bought all of the sequels first, and I couldn't watch them because I hadn't seen the first one. So I just had this pile up of sequels, and it was just so frustrating that this movie was just so difficult to find. But yeah, the artwork on this cover just looks absolutely amazing. Even before I saw any of these movies or got hold of them, I just remember seeing these covers in Blockbusters, and they just absolutely pop to me. I see these covers and I immediately think horror section in Blockbusters, just walking down those aisles and being drawn in by every single cover. Just absolutely fantastic stuff. So I'll let you take a look at the front there. Just think it's absolutely amazing artwork. Look at the spine too. Get it in focus. Just great designs gone into these, just absolutely superb. And a look at the back as well. If you want to read it, just pause the video now. But yeah, just absolutely great. So, a little bit of history about these. There used to be this shop in town, so I'm from Liverpool, and this shop was called Music Zone, and it was, to me, it was like the best shop on earth. The prices of the movies were just absolutely reasonably priced, and I just loved going there each week. You'd always find a bargain and always pick up. Sadly, the store no longer exists. But yeah, opening it up here, I've actually still got the receipt for this as well. $3.99. These were all $3.99. Just absolutely epic. So yeah, if you can see on the date there, 28th of the 7th, 2002. I was 11 when I got this, and I just fell in love with this movie. Thought it was just absolutely fantastic. Of course, obviously my parents bought these for me. Got absolutely no chance of getting these checked out at the store, but the tape as well. Oh, just the stuff of memories. This just absolutely great. These are just memories that no streaming service could ever give you at all. Just yeah, just absolutely brilliant. Just love everything about these. So yeah, looking into Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Again, the artwork on this cover just looks absolutely fantastic. This, to me, again, this was the one, particularly part 2 and part 3. They're the two that stick out to me most, as I remember checking up and down the aisles in Blockbusters. Just, oh my God, amazing memories. Absolutely scared shitless to go and rent these films, by the way. But as I got older, the curiosity just got the better of me. I love as well how consistent these first 3 are in design. They just look absolutely brilliant. Get you looking at the spine as well. Get it to come in focus. Yeah. Just so good. This was actually the first Nightmare on Elm Street film I saw because I just sort of ran out of patience and ended up watching 2 and 3. This one gets a lot of hate because Freddy's not in this one as much as we would like him to be. It's also got a bit of a reputation, this as being sort of like the gayest horror film ever made. I never really saw that as a kid, really, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah, I actually really don't mind the second one. I think it's pretty good. Again, $3.99 from the same store. Yeah, just absolutely superb stuff. Now, getting into part 3. This again, the artwork on this one is just absolutely brilliant and stellar. Just looks absolutely fantastic. Again, just so many memories of walking around down the horror section in Blockbusters. Yeah, so Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3, The Dream Warriors. This, to me, it's not as good as the first, because I think the first one's the best movie and the best film. But Part 3 is the best sequel by far. It gets creative and goes to so many creative and fantastic places. It just takes it to that next level. And we're injected with so many new characters and some young performances as well from stars that actually had careers, like Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah, I just thought this movie was friggin' amazing as a kid. It was probably the one I watched the most. But yeah, I just really, really enjoyed it. Give you a look at the spine as well. It's absolutely amazing. And again, at the back, just staying consistent with the first 2. Just absolutely superb. And for some reason as well, I just got into the habit of putting the price stickers on the inside, and I don't know why. But yeah, I don't think I will ever part with these because I just love how they look so much. My 2 least favourite ones, pretty much out of these, 4 and 5. I do think 4's the better out of 4 and 5, though. Yeah, I just don't have that much of an emotional attachment to them as the first 3. But yeah, I'll give you a look at the cover here. And at the spine as well. And the back. Not much on the back, but let you read the sort of plot. Again, $3.99. Just for the time, early 2000s, just absolutely reasonably priced for VHSs. Like, I remember VHSs being like $16, $17.99. $3.99 was just an absolute bargain back then. Just absolutely superb. Part 5, my least favourite out of the first 5 movies. I also had New Nightmare on VHS growing up, but I just couldn't find it for this video. I didn't even know that Freddy's Dead was a movie that existed, and probably for good reason as well, given the quality of that film. But yeah, 5 for me, probably my least favourite out of the set of 5 films. Look at the spine as well. And the back. If you want to read the blurb, just pause the video now. But yeah, I do think the 5 of them together just look absolutely stellar, in my opinion. I'm not a fan of streaming services by any means. I mean, I know they have their benefits, but for me, if I was like ever in the mood to like watch Nightmare on Elm Street 2, I just have it at my disposal. I don't have to look around for it. But yeah, it can never replace the memories of collecting these and the rewatch value. Just absolutely brilliant. Even just the memories of having to rewind VHS tapes as soon as you've watched them, whether you bought them or rented them. That was just so much fun. You know, going to video stores and looking up and down the aisles. I don't know if anyone else has sort of like similar memories to that, of you know, if you're in that age bracket, but my God, those times were fun. But yeah, streaming's just killed that for me. Unfortunately, that's just the way it goes, though. That's just the way it's gone. But yeah, I will. I'll leave the video there. I'm gonna hopefully do a couple more videos like this as well. So if you've enjoyed it, please let me know. If you had these, you know, do you still have them? Did you collect them back in the day? Let me know. I would love to do my... I have the first 8 Friday the 13th movies as well on VHS, so I would love to do a video on that as well. And talk about some other VHS movies that I've got in the collection, because it's really, really sparked a lot of memories in me, this, to revisit when I first collected movies, which was, of course, VHS. Absolutely dead format now, but I haven't watched these in a long time. So yeah, I will just say thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and you know, really dig the artwork to these movies. I just think they're so good and so great. So yeah, I'll leave the video there and just say, if you're new, please think about subscribing. I'm full of like different ideas for videos and stuff like that. Touching on, you know, parts of my collection that I'm rediscovering, which I just absolutely love talking about. And I'll just say, yeah, thanks very much for watching again. Stay safe and take care.